Today, we want to welcome you to Sunrice. At Sunrice, we are proud to be part of an iconic Australian-owned organisation that has grown from a single rice mill in the Riverina region of New South Wales to a global provider that feeds millions of people around the world each year. Sunrice supplies customers in close to 60 countries with diverse, innovative and nutritious food products. Sunrice is an Australian supermarket leader in olives, condiments and more through Riviana Foods and the Always Fresh brand. We're a major business in Papua New Guinea where Trukai Industries employs more than 1,000 people and has operated for over 40 years. We're the preferred rice supplier of tens of millions of people in the Middle East. We're part of the convenience rice foods market in America, where our Sun Foods Hinodi brand can be found in retail giants like Walmart and Kroger. And through our successful food ingredients and food service divisions, Sunrice contributes to thousands of other brands and businesses the world over. Sunrice also has a great position in the pet and livestock industries thanks to our animal feeds division, CopRice. We have our own dedicated rice research company, Rice Research Australia, Solomon Islands operation, Sunrice, and a sophisticated local grain storage network, Australian Grain Storage, or AGS. Since 1950, Sunrice has grown into a diverse and dynamic Australian-owned food business. And as one of the biggest rice food companies in the world, we want to share with you the journey of how our rice gets from paddock to plate. Technology has made a huge difference to how rice is now grown in Australia. Our growers continuously explore new farming techniques, keeping at the cutting edge of farm technology. They use computer-aided design and laser technology to create efficient farm irrigation systems that best serve their land and waterways. Growers also use global positioning systems, geographical information systems, remote sensing and satellite guidance technology, all to allow our growers to manage their techniques with precision and accuracy. The Sunrice Research and Development business, Rice Research Australia, focuses on innovative ways of producing rice, developing new varieties that reduce the amount of water needed for rice to grow and best serve our growers, community, customers and the environment.
My name's Phil Ponerero. I'm an irrigation farmer. Rice planting starts at the first week of October and normally goes through to the middle of November. Rice growing in the Riverina is the most efficient rice farming in the world. Not everyone can grow rice in the area due to their soil types. Some have got sandy and leaky soils, whereas rice you need a quite stable clay soil. You're only allowed to grow a third of your land area in rice, so therefore you've got to rotate other crops in and you've got to plan your crops around your rice crop. Basically, plough your paddock up, get some fertiliser in there and roll it. You've got three basic types of sowing. Your basic types are aerial sowing or dry spreading, which you spread it on a bay of rice either full of water or dry spreading, it's empty and then you fill it up. Your combine sowing, which you've worked the paddock up and then you sow it with a combine, or your direct drilling. Rice is a very natural product, as in the only time you really use chemicals is at the start of the crop, just to control the weeds. This is a mature, ready to harvest rice plant. Of course, before it's a nice little green plant, but that's rice plant ready to harvest. As rice farmers, we harvest what we grow. We sow the crop, grow the crop and then harvest it and deliver it to Sunrice. When the rice plant reaches near full maturity, you lock the water up. You don't put any more water on it. You let the water either drain down or you drain it out into drainage channels so you can let the rice plant and the ground dry out so that you can then get on and harvest the crop. Soil needs to dry out. As you can see, there's heavy equipment which weighs 17 tonne that you're taking around the rice base, so it has to be pretty dry for that equipment to function. Rice crops harvested using a combine harvester takes a full plant in the front, separates the grain from the stalk, and then puts the stalk back in the paddock and puts the rice seed into the bins. This paddock behind me will either be left for another crop of rice, or you can then take the remaining crop residue out of the paddock and then sow another crop of cereal or oats, wheat, barley into the moisture and use the moisture up from that crop of rice. Yeah, this truck behind me is about to go down to AGS, deliver a crop of truckload of paddy rice that we've just harvested. He's probably a bit camera shy, the old truck driver. He's not too keen on looking this way, but yeah, that'll head down to AGS and it's full of paddy rice, that truck.
Hi, I'm Keith Cox. I'm a paddy coordinator for Australian Grain Storage. We have 17 storage sites across the Riverina region. The best thing about working with Sunrice is working with a food product that is known all around the world and its brands, and also the staff at AGS. So at harvest, the growers bring their grain from their farms to be stored in our AGS paddy sheds. When the paddy arrives, we test it, we weigh it, we unload it into our sheds, dry it, ready for milling. Our drying systems linked to our sheds dry the rice to 14% moisture, and it is important to have the correct airflow, which is temperature controlled and humidity controlled. Rice paddy is segregated into our paddy bins and stored in bulk, anywhere from 1,000 to 4,000 tonne. At harvest time, growers have to deliver their paddy rice within 24 hours of harvest. It can be stored at each facility anywhere from 1 month to 12 months.
Hi, my name's Peter Farrell. I'm a team leader for milling in Sunrice. The three things I like working here best is the teamwork, the training, and the one in all-in approach I think is very important. The object of commercial milling here at Sunrice is maximising our yields, giving our growers the greatest returns, and maximising our tonnages and runs out here. Okay, so paddy rice is different to what you guys see on the plate. It's what they get off the farms. The milling process, very simply, comes in via a truck from AGS, goes through 2 cleaning stages. Hulling process takes the hull out, goes across to the white mill, and it's either whitened or not. It goes through a colour sorting stage which allows us to kick out chalk, damaged grains, wheat, if it happens to get that far down the process. So our whitening process here at Sunrice is a 3-phase operation. Our first is just a light polish, and it just lightly bran comes off. The second phase is slightly whiter. Our third pass is pristine white rice. Okay, the difference between brown rice and white rice is that brown rice still has the bran left on it, whereas white rice has it polished out. So CopRice is our animal food division that we have here at Sunrice. They take our hulls, they take our pollen. That bran that comes off goes directly to our animal food division.
CopRice creates rice-based natural food products for a variety of farm animals, and some closer to home, like dogs and cats.
I love coming to work every day. I love the teamwork that we get. I love the rice that we mill. I love the yields that we get. And as a business, we optimise our quality, our safety and our production to the best of our knowledge.
My name's Leroy Smith and I work at Sunrice Packing Plant. I enjoy working at Sunrice because it's a great place to work and it's a very happy atmosphere, great bosses, and you make a lot of friends here also. The rice gets sent, well, it comes down from the silos and it goes into a multi-pond which shakes the bags and it scales it to the right amount so that once it goes into the bag it's very accurate and we're not overproducing or underproducing, so the customers get the right amount of quantity that they'd like. The machines here on the packing line are, you have your Reveamer, which actually seals the rice in the bags. And after that we have a ULF where it lifts up the bags and puts into a carton, or in the MAF it actually has pockets where it pushes the bags into and forms a bundle. We pack it in 500 grams to 11 kilo bags, and then after they're sealed in either cartons or the bundles, they get sent up conveyors and it gets arranged into order so that it gets put on layers on the pallets, and then they get wrapped at the end and sent out with a barcode and label on it. I pack it so I know it's a good product and I won't eat anyone else's rice.
Cargo ships carrying Sunrice product travel from Australia through to the Middle East, Asia, PNG and the Pacific region. Sunrice exports up to 20,000 20-foot containers and 60 to 70,000 tonnes of break bulk each year, and they all leave from the Port of Melbourne. Unique to Sunrice is our flexible supply chain. Usually, we export about 80% of our rice, but if Australian crops are hit by flood or drought, we can continue to meet customer demand by sourcing foreign rice from Sun Foods, our American-based business, or through trading. Within Australia, we rely on trains and trucks to deliver our rice to stores, restaurants and businesses. Leeton and Deniliquin mills even have their own rail sidings. Here, they are loaded with rice, leaving the site up to 7 days a week. Australian customers and consumers buy over 80,000 tonnes of rice each year. That's short, medium and long grain rice, as well as microwave rice, ready-to-go meals and rice cakes. Sunrice is an Australian market leader in each category and launch many new products a year. The positioning of Sunrice products on supermarket shelves is very important. We have a team of merchandisers to replenish stock, create point-of-sale displays and work with retailers to ensure our customers can easily spot our brands and that future customers see something appealing that they want to try. And while this might be where our journey ends, it's the start of something else for our customers. From gourmet to quick and easy, Sunrice customers are using our rice in a wide variety of delicious and nutritious meals. At Sunrice, we can be proud that what we do every day makes a difference to the 20 million people and animals we feed each year. We hope you've enjoyed the journey from paddock to plate. Welcome to Sunrice. Thank you for making a difference.